let's get started. Okay, so as we can see, there is a if sheets here. There is 3 chapters: if and or and with if formula and nested if formula. So there will be the 3 chapter into this tutorial video. So we'll start first with the if sheets. Let's have a quick look how if formula is work actually and how it's functioning. So I will explain you the if formula first, then we'll go to our original data here over there. So you can see we'll apply the formula here to get the result. Let's go here. We'll have a quick look how if is actual work. So as we know, to apply any formula we have to press first equal to. With the equal to we can apply any formula in our Excel. So now equal to if, and we can see there is I will give a short brief with the what is the actual if. Here you can see, I will make a zoom, then you can see, okay, if here you can see the definition of if: checks whether a condition is met and return one value if true and another if false. It means we'll give in this if formula, we'll give some criteria. If the first criteria is meets, it means it's true, then the formula will give us return as the value what is true value. And if the criteria is doesn't meet, then the formula will give us the false value. What we will assign the false value as a false value, that the formula will give us in a cell as a result. Okay, now we'll see here. Okay, let's start with the formula. Press if. You can simply, after type if, you can simply press tab. Okay, then the formula will be started, and here will be the 3 arguments. See, in the if formula there is 3 argument. First is logical text, then is value if true, then the third argument is value if false. The first argument is logical test. The logical test is in which cell we are gonna to apply the formula, over which cell we are trying to get the result. So let's see, just as an example, you are giving exam which is the full marks of 100, and to pass this exam you have to get 35, then only you will be pass. If you got less than 35 like 28, you will be fail. If you got more than 35, you will be pass again, right? So at least you have to get 35, then only you will be pass. So here we will use the if formula. Let's see. After if formula, then tab, formula is started. Then as a logical test we will give this cell, the 35 cell. Here you can see in this cell, if this cell equal to we'll give the greater than equal to. It's mean if this cell equal to 35 or greater than 35, then we want the value. Then you can see here one things I want to tell you again. In the formula there is argument. You can understand this argument is which argument is running. This argument is running, that's why this argument is highlighted with the bold text. Okay, then if we press comma, then you can see the argument will be go in the next argument, that will be highlighted with the bold text. Let's see, we'll press comma. See here it's get highlighted, right? Then what we need, if this criteria meets, like this cell greater than equal to 35, then we want the value as a true, we want its pass. It's mean the candidate is pass, right? Here one more thing, in the formula, whatever formula you use, it's not about the if, whatever formula you use in the Excel, if you write a letter or word, you should use double inverted comma here. Before the word you should use double inverted comma, and at the end also close with double inverted comma. If you type the letter then only you should use the double inverted comma. Otherwise, if you type a numbers, that it's normal, no need the double inverted comma. Okay, then we'll the second argument complete, then we'll press comma again. Then we move to the third argument. Third argument is value if false, right? So third logic with what will give, if this value, if this cell not greater than equal to 35, if it is less than 35, then we want the value as fail, right? Again we'll close with the double inverted comma, then we'll close the formula, right, with the bracket, then we'll hit the enter simply. Now we can see it's showing pass because I give the formula. Here you can see again I give the formula, this cell if greater than equal to 35, it means if it is 35 also or it is greater than 35 also, then the formula will give us the true value as pass and the false value as fail, right? So let's drag this formula in the next cell, you can understand it easily. Let's see, here it's showing failed. This formula here it's showing failed because it's less than 35, right? So we have an clear basic idea about the if formula. Now let's move into our main raw data where we'll apply our if formula. Here is our data over there on the sheet, in the if sheet. Here you can see the sheet's name is if. So let's see here in this data. Now we understand the if formula, right? Here the simple if formula. Now in this data there is a twist. What is the twist? We saw here with one criteria, if this cell is greater than equal to 35, there is only one criteria, right? In full marks 100 we have to get 35, then only we will be pass. Just try to understand deeply. Here is one criteria, but here you can see there is 1 2 3 4 5 subject is there, right? Here is student of name, here is subject, here is total, average, percentage, and here we will apply the formula. So you can see there is 5 subject, right? Now here our criteria is more, like more than 1. If the criteria is more than 1, so we'll use in if formula, we'll use or and. Here we gonna to use or and formula with the if. So let's see how it works. Here we'll get the result only, we'll take a result with the using of formula. Then in the next sheet or and for sheet we'll explain more about the or and formula. Okay, so let's get the formula here. Let's get the result here, equal to if tab. Now I will first go with the or. Okay, if and or formula. So I will type here. Okay, I will just give you a simple idea for about what is or and what is and. Little touch here. See, in if formula we have only one logical text, right? Only one logical text is here. But if we use or, you can see here or and tab, then we can get a more logical, more said here you can see logical 1, logical 2, then dot 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 is there. It's mean lot of logic we can create here, lot of criteria we can give here, right? So let's start. In this or formula, we'll select the first subject cell in the Tom English subject, and the mark cell, first one B5 is less than 35. So just for a quick note, or formula always using for the less than value, it's not using with the greater than value. Okay, so if V5 less than 35, then we'll give comma. The next criteria, next logic is same, the C5 less than 35, again comma, we'll select like that. D5 less than 35, again comma, we'll go maths value E5 less than 35, again comma, again we'll go biology value less than 35. Now our criteria is finished. Like we give already the 5 criteria, 5 logic we already given. Now we'll close the OR formula. Here you can see we are still running. Here you can see the pop up here. OR formula is running on here. OR formula logic 1, logic 2, logic 3, logic 4, logic 5. We given already the 5 logic, right? Then we will close this OR formula. Once I close with the close bracket this OR formula, you can see it will dive into the if formula again. I close the OR formula, you can see here it's dive into the if formula, right? Here you can see it's dive into the if formula again. Okay, let's start with the if formula now. OR is finished. Now we will give the comma. Our in this if formula the logical test is this OR formula. Okay, in this OR formula we get 5 logic, right? Then we will press comma again. Now we dive into the value of true. We move into the value of true. What we need, if this criteria is true, if this criteria is meets here, right, then we need first value. If this cell is less than 35, then we need the fail, right? The candidate will be fail because our pass marks is 35. Sorry, here I'll press double inverted comma, then we'll want the result as fail, then again double inverted comma, then again comma. Then now we need value if false. If here in this cell any of the value is more than 35, then we need it as a pass, right? Then double inverted comma again, then pass, double inverted comma. Okay, now we will hit enter. We can hit enter, or if you don't want to hit enter, you can just simply close the bracket. And if you're not close the bracket, don't worry, the Excel will automatically detect the error, and the Excel will show you the error pop up that we are going to rectify your formula with the bracket. I'll show you simply here. You can see, just hit enter. Here is the error pop up. We found a typo in your formula and try to correct it to this close bracket. They're showing, do you want to accept this correction? Then just simply press yes or hit enter again, and see, we will get the result. Okay, then just drag this result here. Okay, we got this. Okay, with the OR formula we got the result here. Now we'll use AND formula, equal to if, and with the AND also we can get a lot of logic, right? Logic 1, logic 2 and logic 3, like that we will get the lot of logic. So let's select this first logic, greater than, equal to. In the AND we will use now greater than, equal to. Okay, in AND formula we will use with a greater than. So let's start. B5 greater than equal to 35. If B5 greater than equal to 35, we'll press 35, we'll type here, then comma, then again if C5 greater than equal to 35, then again D5 greater than equal to 35. I'll do first here. So if E5 greater than equal to 35, then again if F5 greater than equal to 35. Now we'll close AND formula here. Now we'll type comma here. Now what we want result, if this criteria meets, if this cell greater than 35, then what we want the result as true. We want the result as true is pass, right? If someone get more than 35 or 35, then we want result as pass. Now comma, now what will be our value if false? If this criteria doesn't meet, then what will be the false value? then we will give the value of false, the double inverted comma, and fail here. Okay, then double inverted comma, then bracket close, and hit enter here. Okay, see here we get the result, and we will simply drag the result, and or we will double click here, we will get the result here, right? Okay, so we got the result here with the if formula with more than one criteria, right? Now we will move into the or and formula with if, how we are gonna to use this formula. So let's jump into the next sheet. Here we will understand in a better way, in a deeply, how if or and if and formula actually works. So let's go. Here I already created some table here to explain this if or and if and formula. So let's know, now we are gonna to understand how it's work actually. So see, or I want to give an example like or, the difference between or and or, it's the things like let's see, you went in a shop, you want to buy some SIM card, you want to buy a SIM card for your mobile network. In that case, the shop owner needs your any of the identity card. It can be driving license or it can be passport, right? Either you have driving license, then also you can get the SIM card. Either you have passport, then also you can get the SIM card. Any of this one, if you have, you can get the SIM card. But here is another example for the end. Let's see, you went in an airport to fly to another country, and you have only flight ticket, you don't have the passport. So you cannot fly, right, without passport, with the only flight ticket. Or you forgot the passport in your home and you came with the flight ticket only, you cannot fly, right? Or you have passport but you don't have flight ticket, so then also in that case also you cannot fly. So it's mean there, to fly you need passport and flight ticket, both you need. So that's how we understand what is exactly difference in between or and formula, right? Now we'll go to our main data to understand it more deeply. Let's see, here I will type the manually here some value. Here is the criteria. Our criteria in this data is, there have some associate names, there have some department, there have duty hours. Let's just take an example. We need a person, we need an associate from front office, and he or she should complete the duty hours more than or 190 hours. 190 hours he should complete, or more than 190 hours, then only he will be eligible for bonus. Otherwise, if he or she less than 190 hours duty completed, then he or she will not eligible, they will not eligible for the bonus. Or if they complete this duty hours but they are not from front office, they will not get the bonus, they will be not eligible for the bonus, right? We understand the criteria. Now we will type manually here. See here, 190 hours duty is completed, but the associate is from kitchen, so he will get bonus or not? Of course no, right? So we'll type no, because our criteria is it should be from front office department and should be 190 hours completed duty hours in a month. Okay, now we'll go to the next row. This Mary is from front office and she completed 192 hours, so of course she will get the bonus. We'll put yes. Okay, enter. Then next is Thomas is completed 201. It means he completed the duty hours 190 hours, it's more than 190 hours, but he from kitchen department, so of course he will not get bonus. Our criteria is they should be from front office, right? Now in this cell, front office, Sarah is from front office but she doesn't complete 190 hours, so she also will not get bonus. And this John is from kitchen, and even he is kitchen and he not completed 190 hours. It's mean both criteria doesn't meet. That's why he will also not get bonus. And this Henry is from spa and he also didn't complete 190 hours, so both criteria is not match, then he will also not eligible for bonus. And here Lucy from front office, and she complete 190 hours and more than 190 hours, so of course he will get bonus. Will yes here, right? Now we'll understand. Now we'll apply the formula here, and we can get a visualization from here. It's manually we type here who should get, who will be eligible and who will not eligible, right? Now we'll start the formula with if or formula. So equal to if tab or tab, the first logic will be department, right? E20 equal to double inverted comma. As you know, I already explained in the first tutorial that if we type any letter or what, we should start with the double inverted comma. So let's type front office, so if this cell equal to front office, right, then double inverted comma, then comma. Now next logic will be duty hours equal to greater than equal to, we will place greater than equal to 190, right? Now we'll close the OR formula. Now we'll press comma. Now value if true is yes, of course it will be yes. If the associate from front office and it's greater than equal to 190 hours, then it will be yes, eligible. If not, then it will be no. Sorry. It will be no, then double inverted comma, we have to start with double inverted comma. Okay, now we'll close the formula, we'll hit enter. Now simply we'll break the formula, right? Now you can see it's showing yes, 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 no, no. Even though this associate not from front office, then also it's showing yes, because Thomas completed 190 hours. That's why he take one of the value from here, or else it's, or else duty hours, or else department, or else duty hours. If one criteria match in this Ifor formula, then he will show the result as yes, right? Now we'll apply AND formula. Let's if and the first logic will be okay. Let's do one thing, we'll not waste our time, we'll just copy this formula, Control C. Now we'll paste here. Now we'll edit this formula here, we'll erase or we'll type AND. Okay, in this AND formula, now E20 is, everything will be same, everything how it is, everything will be same, only we have to change the logic here from OR to AND. Okay, now hit enter again here. Now you can see it will give you the exact result how we want. You can verify the result from here. See, we manually type this associate Tom from department kitchen complete 190 hours, but he should not get bonus because he from kitchen. Our criteria is the associate should be from front office and should complete 190 hours. So see, here is showing no, as we type manually it's showing yes, it's showing no, 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 no. So it's the exact value, exact result we getting with the AND, right? So in this if formula, in different situation we use different formula like Ifor or if and. It's depend on the data how you are going to build the logic, right? So I hope I believe you understand this, what is difference if or and if and. Now let's go here. We'll understand again. Before I explain already this formula here came. Here we used if or formula, here we used if and formula. So in this case, see, I type or b5 greater than 35, sorry, less than 35, c5 less than 35, d5 less than 35, e5 less than 35, f5 less than 35, then it should be fail, otherwise it will be pass, right? And here is and formula, same and formula, greater than equal to 35, c5 greater than equal to 35, then all the criteria equal to and greater than 35, then only it should be pass or fail. Pass will be the true value, fail will be the false value, right? Getting, guys? This is the difference of if and if or and if and formula. Now we understand the if or and if and formula. We will dive into the nested if. The nested if formula will learn in deeply how it's gonna to work, the nested if. Okay, so here is our nested if sheet. Now we have this data how it was before. It's same data, I copy paste here. Now you can see we have to bring the grade. The nested if we can use to bring a grade or something there, where we want the different value as a result. We want different result. We learn in the if in this two sheet we learn how we can give more than one logic. Now in this nested if we will learn how we will get a different result, the different result value, right? So for this we will use this grade column. In the grade column we will take the result of this grade of this, from this total we will take the result as a grade, right? So for the grade condition we have some criteria. See here, if the candidate achieve 35, then his or her grade will be C, or if they achieve 45, their grade will be B. If they achieve more than equal to 60, their grade will be A. If they achieve more than equal to 70, their grade will be A plus. I'll zoom here, you can see. If they achieve more than equal to 90, their grade will be double A plus. Now let's go here. We'll take a result of grade. So we'll start with the if formula, equal to if. Now first we'll select this cell. If this cell, it's mean here is our result already, right? If this cell is fail, then so we'll put equal to double inverted comma fail double inverted comma, then we need value. If true, it should be fail only, double inverted comma fail double inverted comma, then in the value if false argument we'll gonna to use again if for another result, right? So that's called nested if. Inside the if you will use again if formula, again that inside if formula you will use another if formula. So that's called nested if. That's how you will get the different result of your data, or how you want to get the result. So let's use again if formula, yep. Then now we'll select this percentage formula. We'll take our grade over this percentage, okay, equal to this percentage greater than equal to 35. Sorry, we'll take from the higher value 70, then double inverted comma double A plus, we need as a true, then comma again, then again. Now we don't want to waste the time, we'll copy this formula. Simply we'll copy this formula and we'll change the criteria only. Here you can see the same formula we need, just only we will change the criteria and the value. Okay, paste here. And this value A plus should become when it's greater than equal to 60. Okay, then again value if false, we will paste again the if formula. then again this value will remove. The A grade will be A if, sorry, here value will be A plus if the value is, if the marks is 70, and here the result will be A, the grade will be A if the value or marks is 60. Okay, then again we will paste the formula. Again we will go here. Now we need the grade B and our marks will be 45. If I5 greater than equal to 45, then the grade will be B. Then again value if false, we'll use again if formula, we'll paste the formula, and again we'll remove this. Now we want C and the marks will be greater than equal to 35. Okay, now what we gonna to do, we don't have to press the comma here again. Now we can hit enter directly, otherwise you can close the bracket for this formula. But see one thing here, how many formula you use, right? If you start counting here how many formula you use, it's a time consuming matter, right? So that's why no need to close the bracket. You can hit enter. The Excel will automatically detect that you didn't close the bracket. Then Excel will give you a pop-up error pop-up to correct your formula. Then if you hit enter again, the Excel will automatically correct your formula with the closing bracket, right? So let's enter, hit, see Excel given pop-up, and again enter, see here we get the result. Now we have to drag this result, then we can see the magic. See this cell, this Tom fail, here is fail, in this cell it's fail, that's why fail, right? What was our formula? Here you can see, I'll zoom that, J5 if fail, then result value if true will be fail. That's why it's showing fail here, because J5, this is J column, 5 fail, so the grade fail. Now we'll drag this formula till here, you will get the result. See B, why it can be, because this we given formula if percentage, in the percentage we give the formula if percentage greater than equal to, here you can see the formula greater than equal to 45. Here also you can see the criteria greater than equal to 45, then only B. Then it came A, if the I6 cell or this cell in I column any values is greater than equal to 60, then only it will come A. And if the value greater than equal to 90, then it will come double A plus. You can see it's 90.4, right? It's came 90.4, it's came double A plus. Okay, it's also came double A plus, but it's 72.8. maybe we had some mistake here in the formula. We'll review the formula. Okay, see here we had a mistake. Here we type 70 only, so we have to write 90. Okay, enter. So I'll just rectify the formula in the first row only. See double A plus, it should be 90, right? Okay, 90. Now I'll drag this formula again. Okay, now it's a correct result. See 78.8, it's A plus, it's greater than equal to 70, that's why it's A plus, and it's greater than equal to 90, that's why it's double A plus, and this one is greater than equal to 60, that's why it came A. And here is the formula again, it came fail. So formula detect already it's failed, that's why he don't want to go and waste his energy to get the percentage and all. It's already failed, that's why fail. So now we understand how we can work with the nested if, and I believe you all are understand very well what is if, what is Ifor, what is if and what is nested if. Now it's depend on you how you gonna to apply this formula in according to your data. It's different data, you have to build the logic. That's it for today. If you like this video, if you think this is informative video for you, please hit the bell icon and subscribe the channel, like this video, and please don't forget to share these videos with your friends. Thank you. Have a great day.